Tervehdys kaikille. Jatkamme piirtämisen perusteista ja tänään ilmeisesti varjostusta, ehkä hieman ihmishahmoja lisää. Welcome Tiina. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Hello. Here's Foxy, Farrah Fox, for our... this is one I did quite a few years ago. What year? I can't... here, 2022. So these are my focus pictures.
Focus
and here
cards.
she is. So I hope you're doing your warm-ups. And we're just going to leap right into heads this morning. Heads and faces. Because it seems to be a really popular request. So do your warm-ups. And as you can see, I'm simply using a rounded ellipse. Don't make it too long because nobody has a head that shape. Nobody. Okay.
Except these ones.
Aliens, the aliens. So you can see I'm just relaxed, yeah? And then remember I told you there are different ways to do these heads. There's not only one way. Okay. So if you notice, remember our thirds, but I'm curving it a little bit, and this just gives it more. Remember our sphere? Am I on camera?
Yeah.
Am I on? Okay. You remember that? Yes. From day one. Whoop, my elbows caught. There we go. And we do our circles and our spheres. The illusion. This is all illusion. So I dropped in, then we did our tennis ball heads. And so curved lines are really important. And I'm repeating, there aren't any straight lines on the human body, even if the illusion is that it's straight. Okay, but that's not straight. There's a curve there. There are curves all along here. They're curves. Okay, it's so we're going to work with curves. Lots of lines. Put lots of lines. You can clean things up later. When we're learning something, anything, we get very tense because I believe it's a fear of failure. It's like, I got to be perfect. I got to be perfect. And it's no. When we're learning, we relax. And then okay, you can actually hurt yourself drawing, and your wrists, your arms, your neck, and your shoulders can be very tight. So we want to just warm up and relax. Yeah. Okay. Make them a little bit wider, Al. Just a little bit wider. Okay, so if we make them too long, there are people who have heads this shape, okay? But they're not that common. Of course, hairlines move, and then you're going to meet some people who have very round heads. They look so round. It's pretty amazing. So for learning purposes, we kind of go in between. If you want, you can just go ahead and mark that for the scalp, where the hairline is, okay? And then come down here and just drop in, relax, relax. Drop in these two lines that divide this 1, 2. This might be a little bit wider. You can, don't worry, you'll see it. You will feel it. You'll feel it and you'll see it, okay? Ears go here and here. And you'll see a letter T. So this is, if you're very nervous about drawing, this is a really great way to look at things. Just a letter T. Very simply, okay? And then over here, I'm going to we're going to match all these things up together, but I want you to see how things work. So you can just take a tea, make a little arrow.
I don't take a tea, I have coffee now.
Actually, I'm having coffee too.
Really?
Yeah, really. Here's my coffee. Decaffeinated. Otherwise, my hand just shakes and I get nervous. Okay, then just shade in here. Just drop in some shadows.
My mind is looking, where's the rubber?
Get that eraser.
And it's the pen. Doesn't find it. Where is it? It's the pen. I'm not used to having that.
And then, what is this? What is this? It is simply this and this. That's a mouse. Look at that, 2 lines. You got a mouse. Okay. Then we can come back in with 2 more curved lines. And then we have a natural sense. So follow that natural sense that eyes are 1 eye apart. You just drop in some darker circles.
Eli ne silmät on, siinä olisi 1 silmä välissä aina. There's the third eye in the middle.
And look at that. Ta-da! We have a face. Always relax. Then neck, if you want a guy, just make it go out a little bit. He'll look like Michelangelo's David. Actually, I should say Cellini's David, the sculpture. Okay. You can make an arrow, you can make a little oval. You can work on the nose first, you can work on the eyes first. It's okay. You're just in a process of learning. All of these things that we're doing are small experiments. Remember, the more lines you put down, the more choices you give yourself.
Eli mitä enemmän laittaa viivoja paperille, niin sen enemmän valintaa on. Mä unohan taas suomentaa. Mä keskityin itsekin niitähän piirtämiseen. Mutta kysykää, jos on jotain kysyttävää, niin käydään ne läpi kyllä. How do you get those eyes so female looking? I have this alien. Just what?
Okay. Let's look at the eyes. So I'm gonna start. Am I on screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 second, I speak to Epe. Joo, mä en muista kerroinko mä siitä, mä yritin tuossa 2 eri ohjelmaa, että mä saisin ton käännöksen tähän näin, mutta mä sain sen monen tunnin työn jälkeen, kun mä vaihoin kaikki striimausohjelmat ja kaikki, mutta kun se suomen kieli oli ihan höpölöpöä, niin mä jätin sen pois, koska siitä ei ollut mitään hyötyä. se höpisi ihan mitä sattuu. Niin pakko mennä näillä. Mun pitää katsoa tuosta YouTube-sovelluksesta vielä. Pystyykö mä jotenkin sieltä saamaan, että se olisi niinku, ottaisi sen englanninkielisen niinku tekstityksen, jonka sitten jokainen pystyisi kääntämään YouTubea katsoessaan suomen kieleksi. Mä en tiedä, onko se mahdollista, mun pitää vielä se selvittää. Mutta multa voi kysyä sitten tässä näin, niin mä käännän englanniksi Tiinalle sitten. Okei.
Okay.
It's about the translation.
I know you have to do so much. You have to do so much translating when I'm drawing something. Okay.
Yeah, even for me.
Okay, so I've got the T, and I can just start off with 2 marks. This is going to tell me immediately how wide the eye is. Yeah? So if I set this up first, I can go over here. Now, this is the hard part, is relaxing. Just relaxing. Arch. Then we have to, let's make the eyes go that way, okay?
Kyllä mä tein vähän isomman.
I don't know how to explain it. Just relax. More lines. You need more lines, Al. Okay, you are doing this. You're being a little tight, and you're worried about making those perfect lines. It's like no. Just relax. Just do. You can make the lines go straight across or curve, and then just drop in those. Now remember that little trick I showed you about when we put dots in the eyes, we can tell the viewer, we tell ourselves too, which way the person is looking.
Eli missä kohtaa pisteet on, niin sinne suuntaan ihminen katsoo.
And this whole head is slightly, I can see it's turned slightly this way. Remember, our eraser is our friend. Don't overdo with the eraser. Just a little bit. You can. Okay, this is when this eraser comes in so handy. So clean it and get a new surface. And then you can just touch it down. Don't rub. Just and it will lighten.
Yeah, because I will always, this is like the stress toy.
Yes.
For artists, but it always, when I do this, it messes up the paper.
So just press and lift.
Joo, eli tällä pitäisi vaan niinku painaa. Mä oon käyttänyt väärin tätä.
Oh, those eyes look so good. Put it, it's really small to me. Can you, wait, let's see. Yeah. Do those feel better to you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. All right. So now we remember where the eyelashes. Let me try to do big eyes. Got to get sharp pencil. 7B too much. Let's go with let's see if the 3B works. Yeah, this 3B. Okay. Like I gave you all the technical proportions. Now we get to have fun. Or at least I think it's fun. I hope you're having fun. Okay, one eye apart. Don't worry about out here. Don't worry about that.
Siinä on suunnilleen 3 samankokoista.
Okay, this irises are absolutely round. They're absolutely round. They have to be round. The pupil must be inside the center. If you want to see something creepy, I'll show you later. I'm going for the perfect right now, the perfection right now. Notice I'm going back and forth. Back and forth. I don't just...
The eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Elikkä sun taas kannattaa tehdä niitä silmiä, ettei tee vaan yhtä. Ja sitten iiris on täysin pyöreä ja pupilli.
Again,
keskellä.
my wrist is locked. I'm making circles. So you see this... I'm not doing this, okay? It's from my shoulder. And it's like a donut.
Ja se tulee taas olkapäästä.
I'm not going to lie, this takes practice.
Elikkä se on kuin donitsi. Nom 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 nom. I love your donuts.
Give me more.
New way saying you have beautiful eyes. Oh, I love your donuts.
Love your donuts. Oh, that could be a classic there. That could be. Yeah. Okay, now to me the eyes look a little bit off. Okay, so I can change it in increments. And again, I can change my mind. I can change my mind. So if you have this, go ahead and make that center dot. That helps a lot more. Also, we can move ahead now. We can save a highlight. So you can actually put in, very lightly, put in a highlight. Just to remind you that that's there. Okay? You can even go
valheijastus kevyesti tonne noin.
Let's perfect my donuts. I'm going to come in darker. Don't go too dark too fast because then it's hard to remove it, yeah?
Joo, eli ei kannata mennä liian nopeasti, liian tummaa.
Okay, 12, 6, 3, 9. 9 obviously isn't going to be touched very much. Then go in between. Always go to center. You're aiming to here. Just like our pizza, just like the cake, everything goes to, like our perspective, everything goes to center. Now that we have this light placement, and I can look at it, you can even turn it upside down to see how you want to change things. This really helps. I think it's okay. I think they're okay. Eyes are not perfect. I mean, models in the world, the most highly paid like makeup models, and those models have almost perfect symmetry. But naturally in life, let's see, which eye of mine droops. My one eye is much larger, so my left eye is smaller than my right eye. And if you look in the mirror, you'll see that your eyes are not perfectly symmetrical. Now I'm going to come in with a little bit of shading. And this is, like I said, we're getting mechanical here. Now the eyelid goes over the iris. Shading. We're going to get into shading later, but we're going to do a little bit of shading now. Just a little bit. Because of the overhang of the eyelid. Usually, eyes have a dark ring. So notice I'm building up to this dark ring. It's not the first thing I put down.
Oh, the shadow.
How you doing with the shadow? Okay. Now, your eyes look sleepy because the eyelid came way down here.
Yeah, because I told you I tend to push the iris in round, so I wanted to make this that it's way over.
You were determined.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm dropping in some eyelids. Now, eyelids are fascinating because we will do different ethnicities. But for right now, we're just going to do Caucasian eyes. What they call a double-lidded eye. Okay. Then, this is really important. I'm going to zoom in even closer. Am I on camera?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a little shelf here.
A little bit to the center. Oh, yeah,
There?
now. Yeah.
Okay. We have the soft shadow. This is a little too dark.
Elikkä silmäluomien varjo.
Okay.
Tulee tuohon.
If it's too dark, I'm not going to rub it. No. Take your eraser, press.
Elikkä jos on liian tumma, niin kumilla vaan painetaan.
Your eyelid touches the eye here, and then there's a little shelf. That's where your eyelashes come out of. You have a tear duct here. To measure if these are the same size, you can flip your drawing around again.
If I flip. Upside down.
Upside down. Upside down. And right away you'll see, yeah. So these are close to the same size. You can get your ruler and everything, but better to practice without first. Okay, now eyebrows. So these are women's eyes. Eyebrows are so varied, but when you draw them, one hair at a time.
Elikkä yksi karva kerrallaan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, these eyes are looking good, Al. Okay, now I'm going to move this up a little bit and do a little demonstration on eyelashes. This is the mechanical part of it. Let me see. There are a number of different ways to show you, but if we take a sphere, this is not her nose. This is a demonstration, different demonstration. Okay, there we go. And okay, center. You see how curved the outside lines are.
Yeah.
And as we come to center, of course, they straighten out more. So we understand it's an illusion of a sphere. Okay. Knowing this, we come back up here. Remember, I told you it's like a letter J. Okay, for the eyelashes.
Yeah.
So we're going to start here, and this is going to be here, very straight. Am I on camera?
Yep.
Okay.
Elikkä noissa
down, up, but it's very straight.
Silmäripsissä, niin se on J-muotoinen ja se on tuossa keskellä, niin on suoraan. Ja sitten se menee ton, minkä Tiina äsken piirsi ympyrän tuossa.
This is going to be here and go out this way. This is going to be here, down, up. It has to go down before it comes up.
Eli eikä ensiksi alas, eli J-muotoinen kirjain tonne noin. Ja sitten ylös.
Now, don't put too many eyelashes. This is a big mistake, and you end up with something that looks like an insect. It looks like, I call it a squashed bug. Down, up. And then we group them because your tears make your eyelashes stick together.
Sitten yhdistetään niitä.
Okay, so we were using the bottom half of this.
Eli alaosaa käytettiin tässä.
This is for the upper lashes. Now we use this for the bottom lashes. Again, you have a shelf. Much shorter. Not too many. Nice. Wow, Al, what do you think?
Yep.
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 Yep. Okay. Now, there's a little tear duct here, and then this is, it's like a triangle. 1, 2, 3 points. Okay. And then we just color it in lightly. Then we use our lines. Now I'm shading here around a sphere. I'm using curved shading lines. And we'll get into shading. There's a whole thing. That's like a week of practice for shading. Okay, this is the big trick. This is the big trick. This needs to be much darker. I'm switching pencils. Let's see if I can get it darker. Save that highlight. This is your highlight here. Again, coming from center, save that highlight. You can add a little bit of eyeliner if you want. You can add a little more shadow, but save that highlight. Now, here we go. Very lightly use curved lines. Very lightly. I'm hardly touching.
Eli hyvin kevyesti. Vedetään tuohon silmään viivoon.
So when we have dark against light and light against dark, we're dealing with contrast.
Niin, no mä halusin tehdä tosta, kun mulla on se, mä tuossa kerroin just Tiinalle, kun mulla on se tapa, että mä teen ton silmän aina silleen, että se on tossa, toi iiris tulee pyöreäksi tohon silmään. Mulla on joku pakottava tarve tehdä se tollain, aina kun mä piirrän silmiä. Niin nyt mä ihan tarkoituksella tein sen, että se on puoliksi tuolla ylhäällä. Et mä haluan vähän opetella sitäkin.
Okay, Al, you completely covered in the iris. You have to leave a little bit of white onto the iris. Here, look at this one.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like 3/4. But this, you have to save this white.
Elikkä toi valkoinen kannattaa vetää tuohon pupillin päälle.
Yes, that really makes the eye look shiny. And if you look in the mirror, you're going to see that we call it the white of the eye, but it's actually a little toned. So, and then our highlight is pure white. It's complete light reflection. There you go.
Eli se on kirkkain kohta on tuo heijastus. Ja mulla se on vähän suttunen, kun mä nyt kumitin sitä tuolla kumilla. Niin
Easy, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we went step by step. This is the technical part of it. This is very important. We use this a lot. How can I explain? My job was to teach children. So I had to take all the information I knew as an adult and simplify it. And that's when I came up with these little diagrams to help.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
my other pupil just went.
Don't worry about it. No, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Then you have an example. Leave it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
I realized that if I make this half circle, I need to have the whole circle so I know which size the pupil is.
Exactly.
Because
so
on here I had to guess.
That's when you turn it upside down, and then you'll see what you need. Yeah. Okay, but just leave it. That's fine. We don't want perfection on everything. We have to see where we're coming from. So now I'm going to do a very quick drawing of eyes. Okay, so this we went step by step. Yes, to get these sort of technically perfect eyes.
Nyt Tiina tekee nopean silmän.
Okay, let me number my pages as I go. Is anybody commenting yet?
Yeah, there are comments.
No comments?
Or some.
What did he say?
Beautiful eye. And
okay.
Alpos, I look dazed and confused compared to your drawing.
I like that, dazed and confused. I think that most of us in the world right now. Okay, so now I want you to relax. So we can start with the T again. I'm going to go fast. Explain to everybody. I'm doing this quickly. Just
Joo. Eli nyt Tiina tekee nopean silmän.
I just quickly make my adjustments. I can even start putting in my eyelashes already. So you see how I've set up the eyes?
Yeah. Eli siinä on valmiiksi jo silmäripsiä ja pisteet
already
että
know
tietää,
that-
missä mennään.
You already know the light is coming from this side. There's so many ways to do this. I don't want people to feel, oh, I can only draw eyes going step by step a certain way. No. Now you can go ahead and lightly put in the full circles. This is the easiest way to make sure everything is the same size. See? I can see right away that these are in the right place and they're the right size.
Eli tuossa voi huomioida jo varjot ja valon suunnan ja sitten katsoo tuossa, kun työstää molempia, niin tekee nuo ympyrät, että molemmat on samankokoisia. Ja monta tapaa tehdä, piirtää. Ei ole vaan yhtä tapaa. Ja tärkeintä on pitää hauskaa ja leikkiä näiden kanssa, ettei turhaan jännitä.
Now I'm going around and you'll see that eyes do that. The iris of the eye has many different color patterns and line patterns. You can change your mind. That's why you put a lot of light lines.
Ja eli kun on kevyitä viivoja, niin paljon kevyitä viivoja, niin siinä on paljon valinnanvaraa ja aina voi poistaa niitä. Sen takia aloitetaan kevyellä.
Upper top lip, lower lip, mid.
So the middle of the eye and the lips.
Pretty much. Now, always use, you know, the best tool, one of the best tools an artist can have is a mirror.
Ja peili on paras.
So you can always use yourself as a reference. The shading on the lips, these are straight lines. And again, using this, center curve, 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 center, curve, 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 curve. Okay.
Eli
All right.
keskiviiva ja sitten käytetään taas samaa kuin tuossa ripsissä. Eli lähdetään tuosta.
And I want to save a little highlight. I'm going to repeat this highlight down here. I need to sharpen my pencil. Keep your pencil sharp.
Huomatteko, miten Tiinalla on tommonen hyvin lempeä ote piirtää verrattuna minulle? Niin kuin Tiina tuossa sanoikin, että kun mä yritän heti tehdä niin kuin täydellistä viivaa. Tuohon noin. I was just telling how different style, because you have this soft way of drawing and immediately I have this strong lines here. I need to try to be more gentle.
Now this drawing, it looks a little distorted because of my camera angle. There we go. Okay. Now remember the sphere. Your nose, even if someone has a sharp nose, there are curved lines to make up the shadows. And that's enough just for a quick drawing for a suggestion. Then, if you so choose, I mean, you can just do these feature lines and then
So do you use a lot of this paper pen? Or
I do. Here they are. I have them right here. I have mine right here. I like line quality. So I really like to see and feel my pencil strokes. It makes me happy.
yeah. And it looks good even if you don't use this when the lines are like perfect.
Okay, when I would use this, I'm going to save this drawing like this, and then I will show you. Okay, this was number 3. Let's go back to this one. Okay, because I just wanted to do a quick sketch. Okay. To use this, I'm going to have to come in. I hope I'm on camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eli toi on nyt tämä paperituppo kynä. millä pystyy pehmentämään väriä.
This you still have to use very carefully.
Eli hyvin varovaisesti käyttää tuota.
And it gives a much softer dreamlike quality. And this is when I use this like a point. Okay. I have to be careful and to make sure that this is dark enough. Otherwise the eye will pop forward and you want the eye in the eye socket. Otherwise the eye will come forward too much.
Can you say again? What?
Okay. I have to make sure that this is dark enough. This area is dark enough. And that this is light enough so that the eyelid goes over the eye. If I'm not careful, this eye will pop forward. Yours is fine. Yours is really good.
Okay. Eli tuossa on se, että ton silmän iirikseen tarvii olla tarpeeksi tumma ja ton yläsilmäluomen tarpeeksi tumma, jotta tämä silmäluomi on sen verran vaalea, että se tulee siihen silmän päälle. Muuten se toi silmä pomppaa tuolta eteen.
So this is how makeup works, if anybody's interested. This is really why women wear makeup or theatrical people wear makeup, is because it emphasizes things coming towards us and things moving away. So we can emphasize, if you want a narrower nose, you put shading here and here, and it will make your nose narrow.
Eli tämä on sama kuin meikkaaminen, että luodaan illuusioita tosta, että mikä on kauempana, mikä on kapeampi ja jne. Meikkaajat tietää.
And if I want to...
Mulle hajuka. Eikö oo mäkin meikannut? Mä oon tehnyt klooni-juttuja. I just realized I have also used makeup for the clown faces.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's everybody can practice these eyes. I think I've given you plenty of information with eyes, going back to very simple eyes. Yes.
Yeah.
And
well, this look a little bit more like a feminine. What I did.
Oh, yes.
That's a big
definitely.
achievement. Yay.
Now, if you want to do masculine eyes, you don't emphasize the eyelashes. You de-emphasize the eyelashes.
Yeah. Eli maskuliinisella ei painosteta noita silmäripsiä niin paljon.
My mom, both my parents were artists. My mother more professional and my father more just for a hobby. But I remember asking her when I was very little, I said, what makes a man look like a man and what makes a lady look like a lady? Because the differences can be very subtle. Yeah. And it took me a long time to figure it out. And it's mainly right here in this drawing, it's mainly shading, okay? Because we were studying the skulls, And that's what you need to do, is you actually need to look at drawings and photographs of male and female skulls, and you'll see the difference is usually it starts in the bridge of the nose, the cheekbones, the eye sockets. Women can have deep set eyes and still have them be very feminine looking, and but most men have deeper eye sockets, so more shading.
Okei, eli miehillä on enemmän varjostusta, kun on syvemmät silmäkuopat.
So even on this simple drawing here, the lips are not usually as full. Of course, we already discussed the neck.
Ja kaula on paksumpi, huulet ei ole yhtä täyteläisiä.
And
Miehellä
there
siis.
is less space between the eye and the eyebrow on men.
Okei, eli silmän luomen ja ton kulmakarvan välinen etäisyys on miehillä pienempi kuin naisilla.
So we can make him smile. We can make him grin just by turning up the edges here. But I don't overemphasize the eyelashes. The eyebrows are usually heavier and closer to the eye. Good. I hope this helped somebody.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
These are valuable points.
At this point in this quick sketch, this could be a teenage boy or a woman. So when you're looking at anime, actually looking at anime is kind of fun, because you get to see how they have used minimal amount of information to distinguish male and female.
Eli animessa on hyvä, kun kun sitä katsoo, niin miten pienillä tavoilla ne erottaa miehen ja naisen. Hyvin pienillä asioilla. Yeah, EP is saying that really helps.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm really happy. That makes me very, very, very happy. Let's see. Oh, now, I really want to get this lesson to you today. So we're going to put aside the eyes for now.
Okay.
And I want to teach some really interesting, I think it's interesting anyway, some going back with the basic shapes and how to create some fun illusions. It's really about how we look at the world and how we're going to trick the eye. So we need a clean sheet. Everybody get a clean sheet of paper.
Eli puhdas paperi, aloitetaan illuusioista.
And let me make sure that this is straight. And I think we're all in focus. Okay. Tell me when my finger is out of the screen, Al.
Now.
Okay. So if I go here, is my finger
it's on. Now it's off. Now it's on.
Okay. Tell me where my finger is.
It's on, and now it's off.
Okay, good. All right. I'm going to have to zoom around. You have to tell me when I'm off. Okay.
It's little bit off.
Okay.
Now it's on.
I want you to make a square. Everybody make a beautiful little square.
Elikkä aloitetaan neliöllä.
Or rectangle. Okay, good.
Tai suorakulmia.
All right. This next one, we're actually going to fill up the page. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go down the page.
Eli täytetään paperia. Mennään jotenkin. Mä en huomannut, kun mä piirsin 4.
Okay, you're going to make another square.
Same size. Does it matter?
Yeah.
Okay, eli toinen.
This is it's going to be a step by step. Then we're going to drop down and go this way. Then we're going to drop down and go this way. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. We're going to take this square and then we're going to add a triangle.
Elikkä kolmio.
Okay, we have the illusion of a folded piece of paper.
Elikkä siinä on taitettu paperi. Illuusio.
But I want you to see that it is a square and a triangle.
Mutta se on kuitenkin, vaikka siinä on taitettu paperi, niin siinä on 4 ja 3.
Okay. Parallel.
Ton viivan mukaisesti.
Okay. Now I love these illusions because this is just how things work. This is how our hand and our brain, our eye, how we perceive things. Okay, I hope I'm still on.
Yeah.
Make this a little bit longer. More like a rectangle.
Eli sitten suorakulmio.
One triangle, second triangle.
2 kolmioa.
There, it's in focus now. Almost. Not quite. There. Okay, now drop it and it should come in. There, yep, you got it.
So we're drawing parallel to this.
Yes.
Eli tuon vaakaviivan mukaisesti.
Now take this measurement into consideration and move up this length.
Eli tämä pituus otetaan huomioon ja siirretään se tänne. Eli se on tossa. Eli se on tonne.
Okay, this is a pretty cool set of illusions, I think. It's really pretty cool. Now, instead of going down this way because I want to come, let's go here, okay? 1, 2, 3.
It's a
4.
little off. So yeah, now.
Oops, my mistake. I got carried away looking at this.
So we're doing like an ellipse.
Yes. Parallel. This time we come in this way. And we can actually stop. Let's just do this first so no one gets confused. Okay, I'm going to drop down here. I hope I'm still on camera.
Yes.
Okay. You got to leave a little bit of space. Pull it out a little bit more. Make your line a little bit longer. There. Okay. So we can do a lot of different things with this, okay? I'm going to use this example and I'm going to move it over here. So now we're going to flip things a little bit. Maybe I should start here. I'm trying to think of the best way. Okay, here we go. We're going to start here. We're going to start here.
Okay, it's a little bit off.
Oh.
More to the center. Yes, now.
Notice how close they are, because we're going to go this way. That's our ellipse. Now these little practice sheets are really invaluable. They're very important because pretty soon you start seeing these shapes all over the place in your everyday life.
Yeah. Eli nämä on tärkeitä, kun sitten, niin kuin mä oon puhunut niistä kaikista hahmoista, mitä mä näen, niin, ja katsoo paljon varjoja ja kaikkea maailmassa, värejä, heijastuksia, niin nämä on myös tärkeitä opetella, että näitä näkee sitten niin kuin maailmassa, että kohta alkaa näkee kaikkia näitä eri muotoja maailmassa, ja sitten se, niin kuin, se auttaa siinä piirtämisessä.
So now we can we recall doing our cylinders on the very first day, and here it is, but I'm doing it lightly because we can really play now.
Eli kevyt sylinteri. Ja sitten aletaan leikkimään.
Personally, I love these. I think they're great fun. I enjoy drawing them.
Yeah, they're simple, but they're fun. They're beautiful.
Thank you. I think they're beautiful too. I really do. I love these shapes. Now, look at this.
Ebe is also saying valuable information. It's totally awesome that you started this lesson and so good and relaxed way.
Thank you. Good. I'm happy. That makes me very happy.
Yeah, these are. I've been thinking many times for the past years that this is gold. This is valuable than gold. I really like doing this with you.
Thank you. It's really a lot of fun drawing with you, Al.
It's fun to see how differently we do things.
Mm-hmm.
It shows that you have much more confidence than I do.
Oh, well, I've had a little more experience than you.
Yeah, I've done art only around 15 years,
Uh-huh.
and still I feel like a noob.
Well,
I don't know nothing.
I'm still learning. We never stop learning.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, when we think we know everything, oh, the universe will slap us down.
Yeah, yeah. And I like learning.
Mm-hmm.
It today I play this one game because
Mm-hmm.
it's like I need something that doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I have this game, so I just can play. It doesn't. It's it, it's I well it's not art. It's not creating. It's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a guild, and there's a like a fighting who wins,
Uh-huh.
and we have a lot of guilds against us, but they are so tiny that there's no challenge.
Oh.
And uh, only one day, and I was thinking, this gets boring because there's no challenge for us. And then I reflected in the world. Yes, that's why the challenges are the
Mm-hmm.
best. Because if life gets too easy, it gets boring.
It does. It's well, I just think there's so much fun in the world. There's so much to learn. There's so much to do. Um, and sometimes I need to not think. I don't know about you, but sometimes my brain just says, Tina, stop thinking. And it's like, oh, it's so hard to stop thinking. And we need this. Once you master these, you can do these just to relax. I know most people are going, what? No, really, trust me, you can relax. Let's see. Okay, this is kind of a cute little drawing. So we're just combining these shapes. And this will just help us see more things around us.
I've done this pirate ship
Uh-huh.
on the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a funny illusion that comes because the sails are puffed like this.
Mm-hmm.
The wind comes from here,
Mm-hmm.
but the pirate ship, the pirate flag is
He's
on.
going the other way.
Yeah, because I have to do it like this, because if I do it like this, I don't like it. It doesn't feel
It
good.
looks funny.
Yeah, it looks
looks
funny.
strange.
So I do it like that way, and thinking, well, that's
Well, the
wrong,
reason,
but it looks
no,
better.
I mean, there's a functional reason for this. I don't know if you sail, but you'll see on sails, you'll see little pieces of cloth. And it just simply tells the sailors which way the wind is blowing.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
know we want to have it go that way because visually it looks nicer. Yes, yes, yes. Let's
Yeah, and it
see.
feels that the little flag should go that way, because when we go forward, the
Yes,
motion is that way. So it's funny thing.
counterintuitive.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to come back up here. Oh, you don't have room. Let's
have,
see. Okay. So we're going to use this. I hope I'm on screen.
yeah.
Okay. Now, here we go. We can start from here. Parallel. And we have a scroll.
Eli käärö.
Parallelogram. And then you make these smaller, shorter.
Eli kauempana on pienempi.
Now this is the fun part. These are just such fun illusions. You can do them in any direction you want. You can have them coming down, you can have them going up, you can have them going sideways. You can build walls, you can make scrolls. Mm-hmm. Now, this is really cool. What you've done is you've made your ellipse just off round. What this does is it comes into our 3-point perspective. So if this is very narrow, I'm at the side. If it's very round, which is really cool, we're looking at it from the top, more from the top.
Yeah.
These are important things to be able to see. So you know the artist, do you know the artist Salvador Dali?
Yeah.
Okay. I was pretty amazed with his detail, but I was thinking, what is it about? It's very simple. That's like 1-point perspective. He plays around with this is actually 1-point perspective, what I'm going to do right now. What we played with yesterday. So you can do work as funny or as strange as Dolly's just by using 1-point perspective.
Eli yhden pisteen perspektiivillä voi tehdä dalimaisia juttuja.
When you're doing your shading, make sure everything goes to our vanishing point here. And keep your pencils sharp. That's why an electric pencil sharpener is so good.
Eli tehdään varjostusta, että se menee tonne keskustaa kohti.
Many years ago when I was in art school, our instructor would yell at us to make sure our pencils were sharp. And he bought an electric pencil sharpener, and we loved it. So if you want to do fine illustrations, you must keep your pencils sharp.
Eli lyijykynät terävinä.
Okay, everybody work on this. I will be back in, give me 3 minutes.
Okay.
Coffee has affected me.
Okay.
Let's see, wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Be right back.
Tässä on tullut aika paljon tänään, vaikka on yksinkertaisia muotoja, niin aika paljon kaikenlaista informaatiota tullut kyllä. Kylmäs tulee epätasasta. Joo, surrealismi on kyllä ihan hienoa. Mulla on vähän eri omanlaista surrealismia yleensä, kun mulla on sellaista. Mä yhdistelen kaikkea, miten sattuu. Ihan mielivaltaisesti teen mitä huvittaa.
I don't know where the mute is on. Oh, I could have muted it. Yes. I usually mute things. There, I see the button now. Okay. Is everybody having fun? I hope. Okay, good. Let's see. Let's have a little bit of fun with this. Okay, this thing. Now that you have all the basics, let's keep focus here. Now you know about parallel lines, you know about cylinders. We've done a little bit of blocking. So just two parallel lines that are curved come this way. Bring this out a little bit more. You can always erase these lines. So better to put the lines in that guide you, and then you can deal with erasing them later. Ellipse. Come out this way. I am very fond of making my own greeting cards for people, for holidays, for birthdays. You can ink it in later. Just put your parallel lines in to help you.
Niin näillä pystyy tekemään tällä pystyy tekemään vaikka kortteja.
So if you just sort of space things in, then you don't have to erase too badly. You can fix the size of your lettering. You can put any message you want. It's nice if you really curve the edges here. Don't make them straight, make them curve. Then you really get, these are called banners.
Bannereita. Pyöreät reunat.
When my children were little and they were invited to birthday parties, and I didn't have much money, so I would spend about $1.50 on a piece of board and buy a box of markers, and then I would do like a coloring book of just black lines on a very big piece of card, and give the child in question some washable markers with this enormous happy birthday card that everybody could color in. And that was quite often the gift that was kept up on the wall all year long, rather than an expensive toy that they play with for a couple of days.
Yeah. When I did the children wall, people asked me if I could paint their children wall. I said, on one condition, that the child paints with me, because I want her to be part of it.
Yes.
That she doesn't just look how I paint, that we do it together. So she has experience. It's much more important than me just doing it. And the child was very happy.
Oh, that's lovely. The last time I painted a wall for a young person, it was a while ago, but it was kind of sad and happy. I mean, unfortunately, the parents were going through a divorce, and the mom and the son were going to live together, and he was about 10 years old. And the trauma of the divorce and the trauma of moving and the new house, he had his bedroom. He had an attic bedroom with a beautiful skylight. But he always ended up crawling into his mom's bed. He just didn't like his room. So she said, "Can you think of something to help me?" I was painting a mural in a restaurant, and I said, sure, okay, what do you have in mind? So we did a Batman theme, and I painted it. It was pink. The room was this horrible pink. It was so bright. I thought, oh, I'd have nightmares in it. So painted it a light blue, and Batman running towards you on one wall, and Robin running on the other wall. And then we did the Batmobile in black and with chalk paint along one wall, so he could draw on it with his friends. And she said, "Thank you, it cured the problem. He hasn't crawled into my bed since. He loves being in his room." So yeah, it would have been great fun if he'd been there, but I had to do it when he was at school.
Yeah, the mom told me when we did the kids' room, she told, we were at the kitchen talking, at the evening, that the girl doesn't even go to sleep. She's just laying on his bed, hands behind his head and just looking at the wall.
It's
She can't go to sleep because I was like, yes,
that's what you
that
want.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's much more better.
Oh, that's lovely. That's really lovely.
Unfortunately, they moved from that
Yeah,
place, and it was a rental, so
that
they had to
happens.
paint it over.
That happens. But she has so many happy memories that that can't be taken away. That cannot be erased.
Yeah, and because it was funny, because in the beginning I told her that don't be afraid to make mistakes. You can always paint over it.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking some other things there also. And at one time, she just said, "Alpo, remember, you can always paint over it." And then it just struck me. It was something else about my life, and I was like, "Yeah, what have I been thinking? I can
Mm-hmm.
always change the way I live.
Yes.
Nothing is carved in stone. I can
Yes.
always change."
Art is many times philosophers have said art is a metaphor for life, and I find that to be true. I've
Yeah.
had wonderful epiphanies while painting and drawing, but usually in the shower when I'm thinking about drawing and painting.
Drawing in the shower.
Yeah, in my brain, I'm imagining things. So you can do simple scrolls. You can put your guidelines. Now, if you notice, if I kept drawing the lines, they would eventually come to a vanishing point. Okay, so if you want more dimension in your work, if you don't want it to look flat, just remember that if you toss in some guidelines, I'm going to make them dark so you can see it.
Niin, eli otetaan pistettä.
But if you put them in very lightly, yeah, then you have your vanishing point, and then you can la 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 da 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 da, and even curve them. It's just going to look wonderful. And you give this to somebody as a birthday card with your heartfelt feelings, they'll just like, wow. Okay, so that's the idea behind this stuff. Okay.
A flying
Well,
carpet.
oh, okay. The movie Aladdin, the carpet in the movie Aladdin, the animation from Disney, was so expressive. And understand that the carpet is simply a rectangle. And what they did was they gave it legs and no head, but a body like this, and then they curved it and animated it this way. Okay, we've just done all of this here.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
And then they put tassels on it, and the tassels became quite animated, almost like hands and feet. Yes, I mean that was the point.
I haven't seen it, but yeah, I get
Oh,
what you mean.
it is so funny that the carpet becomes such a major character. See how easy this is now that we have all the mechanical, the technical ways of doing this. Okay, I'm gonna do one last thing that I wanted to save till tomorrow, but now I'm too excited. Okay. Some of you, I love flowers and leaves. And the things that we're going to need for this, we have to keep in mind this, that we just are going to have an X involved. Okay? I want you to start off with 2 sets of dots. Now notice that 2 sets of dots. Wait. Two sets of dots are above the pencil and 2 sets are below the pencil. And we're going to go from, okay, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is going to go over to 4. And 2 is going to cross over. Oh, now I've confused myself. I'm not used to doing it that way. Wait. This is what I'm used to doing. Okay?
Okay.
But these would be on the same side, so they have to cross over. But I just wanted to cross over once. So this should be 4. This should be 3. I wanted to make it easier for you, and I drove myself crazy. Okay. Okay? 1 and 3.
Okay, so
2 and 4.
ykkönen, kakkonen, kolmonen, nelonen ja ykkönen menee kolmoseen.
Okay. Do a bunch of
Whoa! I don't know where I'm going.
Forget the numbers. That was a bad idea.
I didn't watch any.
No. Forget the numbers. Just cross over like this.
Like that?
Like that. So make a bunch of these, because I want this in your brain, that this has turned into this.
What?
Okay? This X has turned into these. So do a few of them.
X is... Now we are doing math.
Always. Underneath art is a lot of math. Okay. So now we're going to go like this and like this.
Epe is saying those animal cards are lovely. Does Tina also draw into books?
No, I am working on finally illustrating my own book. I'm trying to think. I know I've done illustrations for people in the past, but I really have not illustrated any children's books yet. But I am working on one, and I will gladly share it with everyone when I get closer to the reality. If you would like, before we continue this, I can show you all the things that we can draw.
Eli ei Tiina ole vielä kuvittanut kirjoja, mutta hänellä on työn alla yksi kirja.
These are my, as I call them, my focus cards. And they're from either cutout paper or index cards. Okay, and I call it index card art. This was Christmas in 2023. This was my very first focus card when I started streaming about 6 years ago.
I remember Scat Cat.
You remember Scat Cat? I cut him out of one of my books. And then if I was doing a really long stream, I got hungry, so I had to stop. Then I took requests for different animals. This is a quote from a children's book called Charlotte's Web, and I love this. One of my followers sent this quote from Charlotte's Web. "You have been my friend. That in itself is a tremendous thing."
Well, there is very good line work that you've made.
Thank you.
I really like it.
We'll do this. This is just with ballpoint pen. Just ballpoint pen. We'll
Eli kuulokärkikynällä tehty.
And then it's a play on words. This is an early one. This is 2002. And they love to eat snails. And then these are my baby dragons.
Oh, you've done many. Oh.
I think this is one of my better ones. And these are just done on index cards, okay? So you don't have to go out and spend tons of money on very expensive paper.
Eli toisin sanoen, aina kun löytyy jostain paperia, niin käyttäkää hyödyksi, koska nämäkin on vaan tämmöisiä kortteja, mitä hän on käyttää hyödyksi.
I love this one very much.
Yeah, your dragons have those lovely eyes.
So you can see the double highlight on this one.
Yeah.
And then ellipses instead of circles. So I'm not kidding. Everybody can do these. Everybody can do this drawing. This is just pencil.
Eli jokainen pystyy noita tekemään. Käydään näitä oppeja läpi.
I played around with, I think this is the first one, and I dropped some water on it. I was being clumsy, and then I decided to redo it. So, if you can always redraw things as well. This one I quite love, my octopus. This is ballpoint pen.
Kuulokärkikynällä tuokin.
And then my red pandas. Silly line work. One of these days I'll color these in. But I would love to do a children's book. Life has gotten in the way. But I don't know if you've ever met a cat that is very difficult to live with. So it says she was like, well, as if she had 9 eyes and umpteenth. Umpteenth is slang for a lot. Umpteenth claws and paws and a tail used as a spear. So a very unpleasant cat.
That reminds me, I have these stickers that I made.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Al, that is so cool. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Wait, where did she go? Where did my cat go?
This was also fun because I did this on a stream. So at first I didn't have any idea that I would put the glasses to the cat.
I like
it. We have many times on the stream we have these kind of I ask from the chat that is there. What should we do?
I do the same thing. I run out of ideas or I'm tired.
Ajan.
Oh, beautiful. That's gorgeous.
I don't have that one I was supposed to show. I've probably given it away.
Oh, I love it. See, this is what art is supposed to do. It's supposed to bring people together. And unfortunately, most industries force people to be competitive. So rather than having fun together, we're trying to hang on to business and money. So I really appreciate you having fun with me doing this.
Yeah, I love this because we don't need to compete.
No, thank goodness. Okay. So now we're going to make leaves bending, and people are like, oh, how do I make things bend? Okay.
Okay,
So
eli taipuvia lehtiä.
Okay, we started with the X, 1, 2, 3, 4, which I messed up. And then we did the X's, and now we more X's, and now we've joined them. So here is what we're going to pay attention to. Okay? And you're going to see a little triangle. I hope I'm on camera. There we go. Right here. So it crosses over the highest point here and the highest point here. I just extended the line just so you could see. Okay? What this is going to do is, I think it's still fascinating to me. We have to erase one line. We have to erase either this one or this one.
Eli jompikumpi noista viivoista poistetaan.
Actually, let me bend this a little bit more. Okay, let's bring it up more so we can really see what I'm talking about. Okay, so these are pretty much the same. But this one, I'm going to erase this line. And on this one, I'm going to erase this line. Now, of course, this is going to look familiar because we've been playing with cylinders, yes? But this is going to be very technical, mechanical. This edge is now coming towards us. This edge is behind, so we're going to leave it thin. This one is closer to us. And then this one is farther away. Okay, whoopee. Now we're going to make it look really, really cool. We divide this almost in half. And come down this way. Now you can look at it like a tongue, but I'm trying to make a leaf here. Okay. So I can point this. And then coming through here, this is the midrib of the leaf. Now I can reshape it. And I have a leaf bending. Now this leaf can move away from me or it can come towards me. So I can just make the stem bend, or I can make the leaf curl more. You can use this with feathers. You can use this with anything. We've already we do the exercises like this, right? With the cylinder bending. So we're just applying it to something else. We're applying it to a leaf. I think I want to make it wider. There we go. Then we can bring this in. So I've done very large botanical watercolors, and this is pretty much how I designed them. Okay, so that's more stuff for you to play with. Please, everybody, have some fun. Doesn't have to be expensive. Yes, I love to buy paper. Yes, I love to buy new pencils and pens and paint. But but I try to explain to everybody, all you need is some copy paper, just some paper. You don't need anything fancy, and some businesses still hand out pencils. Get some pencils for free.
Ilmaisia kyniä kaikkialta kannattaa ottaa.
So I can change this into a feather very easily. Beautiful, Al. I love it. Good.
So, if we talk about shading, what is the best way to shade these?
Okay.
Because there's a little curve on those usually.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to follow the midrib of the plant. You really have to be observant. Okay. We must be observant. Some plants actually have a very light midrib. It can even be white on tropical plants. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Then we have to pick our light source. So if our light source is coming down here, okay, I'm going to follow the general curve of the leaf. And I like to do things in about 3 steps. So one light shading, then I come in with my second shading. I'm being really obvious here with it. And then my third shading.
Okay, eli kerroksittain varjostetaan.
Okay. I'm going to, hold on, let me, let me share a photograph of how elaborate we can get, but it really does start off pretty much like that. Let me think, where is it? Where are they? I know they're in here because I drew them and I photographed them. Okay. Come on, you guys, I know you're in here. Here we go. Okay. So, this is like A3, I believe, A3 size. And this is a pencil drawing. And you can see, I want you to see how kind of rough everything is there. Okay. So I like to take my own photo reference. So we have a calla lily, and I did the outline. Look how rough everything is here.
Yeah.
I'm just putting a lot of graphite on. Then I'm using my, oh my gosh, I've totally forgotten. What is this called? There's a French name. It's a French name. But I'm using this, and then I'm rubbing very carefully, okay? And putting a lot of graphite on, a lot. So 7B. Come on, focus in. I think this is 8B in here. Very soft pencil.
Okay. Eli 8B. Mitä enemmän numeroita B-kynissä on, niin sen pehmeämpiä ja enemmän grafiittia niissä on.
And then I'm using for this, I'm using my kneaded eraser to pick out. I'm constantly cleaning to keep it white. Oh, and then let me show you the final result. That's the final result. Okay.
So you took a lot of graphite off those dark.
Yeah,
spots.
I'm cleaning and picking, and there are 3 of them. There are 3 different drawings. Let's see. I finally got them framed and on the wall. Well, here they are. The 3 of them together.
Okay.
But everything I am doing my best to show you here, I actually use in my art.
Yeah.
So this is kind of fun. These are
the moth.
Acrylic on a hoodie.
Akryylimaalaus hupparin. I've done some painting on my clothes with the markers, the paint markers.
Yeah, how did that work? How was that?
Yeah, they were fine, and I think they work better when the clothes are washed than acrylic. Sometimes acrylic shatters away.
Okay. The way to stop that from happening is you have to put a very watered down. You can't just
light, watered down.
Really watered down, and it soaks into it.
Yeah.
So I've had amazingly good luck with this. I'm really happy with these. I like because I did it on the black, and then I couldn't put any shading. So this is like a green, and then I could brush in a shadow and make it look 3-dimensional.
Yeah, I like that shadow because it pops out.
Yeah. So this, oh, has so many layers of paint on it. So many layers. And the first one, though, I think is the most important. Really watered down and just saturate the fabric. Then it's stable. And I've washed, let's see. This one I'm very proud of.
Oh, dragon.
And
Horse dragon.
this is called a kirin. Kirin, which is I'm thinking, wait a minute, that's the name of the beer, the Japanese beer, Kirin beer. And if you look at Kirin beer's label, they have a little Kirin
Oh,
on it,
okay.
slightly different. This was inspired by a Japanese tattoo, so I loved it. And
I hope it doesn't mean that when you drink the beer, you become
no. Actually, they're good luck. It's for good luck, good fortune, peace, and calm. And I thought, yeah, okay. So it was for my little cousin. I did that for my little cousin.
Okay, so light is coming here. So how
Yes.
would I shade this?
I'm going to notice I'm following the contour.
Eli tuon mukaisesti.
I'm gonna really clean this up right here. Start, lift, start, lift. So I'm starting on this line, and you can hear it. Now here's a little hint with shading, okay? Watch the what happens to this as I'm shading. I keep moving my pencil around. It keeps my lead from going flat.
Eli just tämä kynän pyörittäminen. I noticed that I do it like automatic.
Yes.
It's funny because I didn't even understand what I'm doing there, but it's so automatic that I change the position of pen.
I have to remind people to turn it, and then of course anything we practice, yes, it becomes automatic.
Yeah.
So that's how I would shade that. Now, if you think, this is still too light, then you can do an overall stroke that's just going to knock everything down, take away the brightness, while keeping this very bright. Contrast. And now I've got some depth happening here. Okay, what about the background? Now the background, if I want the background to, I want my plant to pop. I want my leaf to pop. Go in the opposite direction.
Outer shading. Eli erisuuntaisesti tuohon taustalla sitten varjostus.
I'm touching here and going up. Touch up, touch up, touch up. Because I don't want to disturb this edge. I want to keep the background quite separate from the leaf itself, and I want it to stay clean and beautiful. The darker I make this background, the brighter. You know this instinctively. It's just that sometimes we need to spell things out technically. I was going to do this whole thing on shading, this lesson on shading. And I thought, no, we still need some basics before we get carried away with shading.
I think it's a good way to mix things a little bit, so you get some idea of shading with the shapes, and you can start with that, and then after that we do those other shapes and we go back to shading. So it gives a little bit knowledge,
yes,
for the beginning, and then we build up on it.
Temptation. Now, this is a fun thing. If you don't have a, what are they called? The big ones are called stumps, but these skinny ones have a French name that never sticks in my head. You can, if you want a really soft shade, now I'm going to go across it, and the more directions I make my lines in, the lines disappear.
Okay, I did a little cheating. I used this.
Well, I had some good teachers that were very strict about we couldn't use anything to shade with. We had to only do line work, and I'm really grateful for that. It disciplined me, because everything we learn, I want it to help you and to make one independent. It's like I can, there's more than one way up to the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
And we have many strokes. We have, this is called hatching. This is called cross hatching. And the more
viivatyö on tärkeä kumminkin opetella.
All we're doing here, just be very clear about what we're doing. We are knocking the light off of the paper. We are hiding the white or the light of the paper. And of course, if we're doing the opposite, working on black paper with white chalk, we're highlighting.
Yeah. Eli tuolla peitetään valoja tuolla ristiviivotuksella. Toi on tollainen juttu, että mä jotenkin tykkään tosta, kun tuossa on paljon noita viivoja. Siitä tulee tekstuurillinen ja se näyttää mun mielestä hyvältä. I love the lot of lines because it gives a texture.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to get different effects using different methods. So these are pretty much the same, but look at what happens. This is very soft. Now, very few people I know, when they are first learning how to draw, don't overdo it. They don't know how to control this. If you really want control, you use a lot of lines, and then you're very much in control of exactly how much paper is covered with how much graphite.
Eli tätä ei välttämättä pysty kaikki ihan hyvin hallitsemaan. Mä oon itsekin huomannut, että kun tähän jää tätä grafiittia, niin täällä on helposti sotkee sitä piirustusta. Et viivotuksella sulla on parempi kontrolli.
So people go crazy and then everything just goes bleh, and they lose the structural integrity of the drawing. So you have to be very judicious, be very precise and careful. But see, this gives a different feeling than that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. It might even make it less interesting. It might be smoother, but is that what you want? So then you can actually come back in with another layer to build up the texture, to keep that texture. We're getting way ahead of ourselves, you know.
Yeah.
This is quite an advanced lesson here. Illusion. Just everybody remember, it's only to trick the eye. It's an illusion.
Eli se on vain illuusio. Mitä me teemme?
Okay. Well, dear people, I think we've been on for 2.5 hours today. Is that right? 9, 10. Yeah, 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I hope you had a lot of fun. Try everything. Try everything. And then please let Al know some of the things you would like to do. We will be doing a dragon. We will be doing more flowers. What were some of the other things? More faces, more eyes, more everything.
Okay.
So everybody have fun, relax. I'll see you on Monday, okay?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Monday. And we can do a couple of, in the future, some weekend streams as well, if you think that will work. I hope you will. Let's go over everything we did. So, wow, we've done a lot. So we drew this because of these. Have fun with these. Let me back up quite a ways. There we go. Focus, focus, focus. Is it focusing? No. Let's get this in.
Tänään tuli paljon muotoja. Näitä.
It's not focusing. It's not focusing. Why isn't it? There we go. Okay, camera just got tired. Camera wants to rest.
Yeah.
We covered a lot in this. This is quite advanced. I like the mood this one created. I think this is kind of a fun mood. She's a little suspicious. She's
Yeah.
a little bit curious. It's like, what's going on there?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you ever so much, Al. Thank you, viewers. Any comments? I would love to hear your comments and your points of view, and if this has been helpful or not. So I'm going to say bye-bye and sending a kiss.
Okay, thank you, Tiina.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye. Elikkä jos on kysyttävää Tiinalta, niin kysykää, laittakaa kommenttia, laittakaa vaikka videon kommenttia. Ja Tiina mieluusti kuulee palautetta, että mitä te haluatte, onko jotain, mitä te erityisesti haluatte. Ja me käydään lisäksi vielä kasvoja, ihmisiä, kukkia, vähän niin kuin kaikkea. Ja piirretään sitä lohikäärmettäkin kanssa jossain vaiheessa. Jei! Alright. Oikein ihanaa päivää kaikille. Nähdään maanantaina. Kiitos. Moi moi.